So, welcome to the first podcast of this channel, and the podcast name is, as you have already read in the thumbnail, it's Rewiring the Brain. So, the idea of rewiring the brain is it's a big topic. We will be covering this topic in few more podcasts. So, this is the first one. I'll share you my thoughts. So, the idea of the rewiring the brain, the idea was from a long time. Like, I've been thinking of doing a podcast from a long time, but I couldn't find an alternate partner to discuss with. And there is one more thing which I want to introduce in the start. It's like this is the channel. I'll just be sharing my thoughts, my experiments in my life, and what I'll be doing for few more days to change my habits and all that stuff. So the first thing about this podcast is there are some habits which you can't control. Like some people have overeating habits, some people they procrastinate a lot and all those habits. So I've been reading a book. The book name is The Power of Habit, and there is one more book which called Atomic Habits. So my idea was not from this books. I started reading regularly this book because I want to develop a reading habit. That's what the scene is. Nobody can develop a habit in a day. You can't. You have to do this thing in a disciplined manner, in a regular way. So for me, the first habit which I developed through the experiment, it's not an intentional experiment. It was just an doing the things regular. And then I found out in this vacation while I went to India. Currently I'm in Ukraine. So the thing I found out, it's it's just the disciplined work, or it's just the time to time doing the same thing again and again, forcefully, with force, with fun, with love, etc., etc. So the first habit which I developed was waking up at 6 o'clock. For me, the waking up at 6 o'clock was the toughest thing till now, because if you wake up at 6 o'clock, you will have 2 hours extra than others. So that's the thing. The thing how I developed waking up at 6 o'clock was putting the alarm again and again and again at the same time. My brain will intentionally wake up automatically to shut down that alarm, or to put that on the snooze button. So that's how you will create a habit, getting the things again and again, reminding you each and every moment or each and every time of the day, you have to do this, you have to do this. That's how you develop a habit, and that's how you will go through the life. I was a big loser till my 12th standard, and still I haven't done a good thing, or a big achievement. But the scene is, I'm trying to get some things done. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to reminding me again and again, only the one thing matters is hard work. So that's what, there is nothing like a smart work and all that stuff. There is smart work, but smart work can't be done without hard work. First you have to understand what's the hard work, what is the hard work. Hard work has it different terms. If you tell me, if you ask me what you have did, you have struggled or not, I haven't struggled. Those things are just exaggerating the self to that moment, until people thought it's enticing, that guy has struggled a lot, he has gotten this success now. If you love your journey, if you love your field, if you love your work, there is no struggle. You will get the things automatically done. You won't have to force yourself to go on the desk, do this thing, do that thing. You won't have to force yourself. You will do automatically, because where you have to reach, and you have promised yourself from a long time. So that's the scenario you have to understand. Habits are the main thing, reaching your goal or reaching the personality you want. So the thing about developing the habits, it's you have to go through some different amounts of rewards and everything. I did a gym for 1.5 years, not because I want to get fat, just for a girl. I was jealous about that. I was envy of a guy. That's why I did the gym, and it lasts for 1.5 years. So that was the reward. If I do a gym, I'll get a girl. So that was the reward. Until the girl passed through my life, I suddenly dropped the gym. Why? Because the reward is gone. That's how you have to create a mentality. It's just an example. You if you want to complete your work, if you want to finish your study, put some reward at the end. So you should show yourself clearly you have a reward. You will play a game for 1 hour, you will eat good food, you'll get some of your things done, you'll go for a walk, whatever your favorite thing is. Just put it at the end, and you should have to clearly, you should have a clear vision of the reward to get your work done. So that's the thing, people have to understand. Like, that's not the way to things. Like, if you don't like your work, you won't be able to finish it. But like, there are some steps. Like, each thing has a manner. So even if you like it or you don't like it, you have to follow through the manner. You have the steps to do it. So that's what the thing is. Like, if I like to be a scientist, like, I want to be a scientist, like, I can't go and start analyzing the work and everything. It's not possible, because I don't know the steps, I don't know the way. So anyways, if I like or if I don't like, I have to go through the way in a manner. So that's what the thing is. You have to understand, you can't get the things done quickly as possible. It's not spontaneous. You have to push through every day, every fucking day. You have to get your work done. You have to be disciplined.